Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Easy English Expressions. You might have noticed in video 3 I made a mistake and I said welcome to another edition of Easy English Expressions, or English Expressions, or something crazy like that. I'm human too, and we all make mistakes. Let's learn for those. Now, we're going to go into video 4, and I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. This is video 4, covering lesson 4 on likes and dislikes. And before I get started, one thing to remember is that North Americans, especially Americans, love to use extremes with likes and dislikes, and that they love something. They love hamburgers, love pizzas. And if you really think about it, how can you actually love a pizza or love a hamburger? Or also hate, we use those. Those are very strong words, so let's be careful how we use those, especially in the Japanese culture, where I think they take on a very strong idea of love and hate. But that being said, I'm an American, so please forgive me. Now, what do I like? Well, I love natto. And I think you will find a lot of Americans actually do. Natto is a great snack food, and very healthy for you. Unlike how we would say natto in English if we were trying to explain what it is, and we would have to call it fermented beans. Who wants to eat fermented beans? So natto is okay in English. It sounds so much more delicious. And so that's one thing I like, and I'll get into later what other things I like, especially about this wonderful island that we live on. Now, in your presentation section, you are asked to talk about how to make some food. Here you want to use this at presenting some food you've tried recently, something you've made when you were younger, or something that you're currently working on or can do now. And please don't say something like, I can make instant cup noodles. Really? Instant cup noodles is just adding hot water. It's pretty simple to do. So don't say something like that. Try to come up with something. And I think all of us can make something, because there's chow han, there's frying a steak. Do you do it a different way? Also, making rice is pretty simple, so let's not say that, especially with a rice cooker. Okay? Now, that being said, let's go on to some other topics in the lesson. You're going to be talking about food and drinks as you look at some of the questions. There's a lot about food and drinks, but please remember, when we talk about likes and dislikes, we are also talking about other things, not only food and drinks. And what I've noticed in many classes, if this is a classroom and I start off and I say, oh, I love pizza, or I like pizza, the next person in line, if I ask them to say what they like, or I ask them, what do you like, and we go around the circle, everyone says some food. Or the opposite, if I say, oh, I love coffee, and if I go around the circle, everyone throws in a drink. So it can be anything. It can be anything that you like or dislike. That's part of the exercise. So feel free to experiment with that and throw other things in there. For example, I don't like soccer. I find soccer boring and, just uninteresting for me. And remember, this is in my opinion. There needs to be more excitement in soccer. I mean, what other sport does not allow you to use the two hands God gives us? I don't know of any other. So I think soccer could be a lot more exciting if they did two simple things. One, allow the players to use their hands, and two, make the field smaller. Way too big, in my opinion. Basically, the current soccer that I watch on TV, is someone kicking the ball, everyone chasing after it. Someone over there kicking it back, and everyone chasing back over there. And that lasts for about 80 minutes, and then you have 10 minutes of real excitement. Again, my opinion only. Also, one final thing. Because we're getting close. We're already over 5 minutes, but let's move on here. Is what do I like about Okinawa? Well, first of all, I love the people. The Okinawan people are some of the most generous, heartwarming, wonderful people you will experience on this planet. My in-laws are absolutely wonderful. They took me in when I could not speak any Japanese, and they tried to understand what I was saying as I tried to understand what they're saying. And in general, I hear from many people that when they visit Okinawa, one of the most impressive things they found is how friendly the people are. Well, what don't I like about Okinawa? Well, the first thing I'd have to probably say is the traffic. It's terrible here. One person, one car. One person, one car. One person, one car. One bus, two people. So the traffic is a huge problem here in Okinawa, as the public transportation system is mediocre at best. Hopefully in the future they'll keep working on it and make it better and better. Another thing that I like about Okinawa is the weather. I would like a tropical island better, and this is a subtropical island. So for me, right now, today is a relatively cold, windy, rainy day. But it's not freezing cold. Where I'm from in Michigan, originally, it's freezing cold. You can expect to have what I consider nasty cold weather 6 months out of the year. So I love the weather in Okinawa. The summers are really hot and humid. And yes, sometimes it gets unbearable, but basically it's a beautiful place. And one thing I don't like, last thing I'll end here with, what I don't like about Okinawa is the Okinawan people not being on time. In fact, it's almost to such a problem where you can actually guess when people are going to come, and I found it to be about 20 minutes late. So if you have a dinner date or meeting friends and you tell them 7 o'clock, you can expect your guests to start arriving around 7:20, 7:30. Strange, right? I wish that would get better and be more like around 6:50 or as close to 7 as possible. Okay, well, basically that's our video 4. We talked a little bit about likes and dislikes. Very easy topic, I think, for basic English learners. Experiment with it. If you're a higher level learner, add more things and try to be more creative in creating questions and asking and answering questions, and continue to improve your English ability. It's been great talking to you. I hope you have a great day. Stay warm and enjoy the beauty of this wonderful island. See you.